And welcome back everybody from around the bend. I'm your guy and we are here today with another fun reaction video to JaidenAnimations. I attempted a Platinum Nuzlocke. Now, I actually have tried a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. It is very hard, so I'm actually really excited to see what she went through. So this is gonna be fun. If you can see, we also watched the first one, reactions to the first one as well, and that's already up on the channel, so that link is also below if you want to check it out as well. So before we hit that play button, go ahead and make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe button, make sure that you also hit that little notification bell button so that way you don't miss out on all this great content. And if you want us to react to anything else, by all means just let us know. I will be reading all the comments and responding to those as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get started, y'all. Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
So if you're new here, hi.
Hello.
I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby.
Blaziken came through.
So here I am again, doing another.
Teriyaki chicken.
To Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into.
Only one.
Route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them.
Fubi Juice is its name. Interesting.
That's not my problem. Let's get started. Oh boy.
Not
This
my
was
problem.
my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Okay, alright, what we got? What we got for us?
A Pokemon! So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically
the mustache is real. The mustache is real.
Borderline
I need
insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives? Do you have any Pokemon? No.
Here's some for free.
Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to bash in Barry's gym shop. I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx,
chose the wrong starter. Chose the wrong starter. No. Oh, crit! That's no bueno.
No Shinx for us, but that's all right. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer. The first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god!
Wow,
so the first
you actually
trainer
almost
battle
dead.
I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad
You're the shaking?
Nevertheless, we kept going onward
but she
through
survived.
City, where
That's
we
really
fought
nice.
Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218.
Yo, that Pokeball looked like that hurt.
Your name is Puppy. Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again. And his Starly too. I kept on my
Starly
way
as well. Okay, he had 2
Orchard
months.
City and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his
Shout out to the
Cranidos,
first
but
gym.
Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Woodworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter.
Did you get it?
I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While there, we found Team Galactic messing around, stealing electricity, and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved, then found Galactic Commander
I wonder
Mars
if she
at the
can
end of
keep
the
using it
corridor,
as
who I
to
was scared
bash
of
people
because
in.
She's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars and Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it,
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
Dwayne is fine.
Oh, he's bulky.
He's
oh,
fine.
he's bulky.
Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Oh, she's not even healing him.
Dude,
She's not even
All right,
healing
I'll give
him.
him that. I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live.
Oh, Dwayne survived.
When Dwayne was
Go
supposed
ahead.
to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it. I let
There you
Dwayne
go.
live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly. What a legend.
Shout out to Dwayne.
Then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I caught a Bronzor named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before
Dwayne didn't
Gym,
make it
Crown
out.
evolved, which meant no mercy for those flower ladies. Badge.
Oh,
number
Golbat's
2.
pretty sexy.
Slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and
Oh,
ran
she's
up all the
sweeping
stairs
through.
where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit. don't
Here
crit.
comes the crit. Here comes the crit. And it's dead?
Ah! Ah! No!
Wow!
But-
How do you keep living?
Let's
'Kay.
just hit it.
Nice slash. There's another crit. There's another crit. Turt is down. Turt is
No.
down, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my
Wow!
We were
Again!
able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me.
Again!
I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this
Oh
lady
my
Cynthia
gosh.
shows up and is like, "Egg? Yeah." Anyway, even meeting
Cynthia would scare
Cynthia
me.
wasn't enough to calm my nerves.
She
so
still
to
scares
keep my
me.
mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road. And then he died.
I
Oh,
practiced this game and
yikes! Yo,
So before
crits
you
are
push
not
up
her
your anime
favorite.
glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way. The reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. Then he got crit. So, first step.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
crit,
Big Boy.
crit is
I
out.
never had the opportunity to become a
Just a
Big Boy.
little
I walked
push.
into Wayward Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing
Oh,
Pokemon.
that's
It
dope.
turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the
Yep.
game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my
Oh,
way
can you
between
actually
that
catch
and-
it? Nope. Can't catch it. Oh, I think you killed it though.
Moving on. We
That's
arrived
even
in Hardhome
worse.
City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Ventina. and
That's
some
actually
lady
pretty
gave
sick.
us
A
an
Crobat
Eevee
and a
named Milk.
Gyarados?
Things were starting to look better now.
Vaporeon,
I was leveling
please?
up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple,
Cover
let's
your
go
eyes.
to Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no!
Are you dead? Yeah. That's a yikes.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
That's a
that's
yikes.
why I hate love. In
That's
came
why I
Shrimp
hate
the Cypher
love.
I caught on Route 210. Some good news. On Route 213, I
Yeah,
finally found
poor
a Shellos.
Officer
I
Jetty.
named it Swoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't a polyphyletic
Legally
child. I
adopts
trained it
it.
up, and now we got a Gastrodon.
Oh,
Turt
we got a
ended
big
up
boy.
evolving too, so together with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4
Nice.
was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a
What's that?
Quagsire named Lol.
Oh,
But when I went
Quagsire.
to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crusher Wake with Milk, who is
Lol
now a
and
Jolteon.
Oops.
With
Oh,
the
she went
Jam Thunder I
Jolteon?
bought literally next door. I walked out
That's-
of the gym and
Okay,
Team
I'm not
Galactic
upset
set off
about
a
that,
bomb.
but
I ran
Vaporeon
down
is
the
definitely the
block and
best.
detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears
She
again and
bopped
tells
him with
me
the
to bring a charm
Gyarados.
to her grandma. So I'm like,
Wow.
yes, ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts
Yep.
some evil Shakespeare speech about
And then you
how
gotta
everything
battle
is
him too,
imperfect,
right?
So he's got to blow up the world or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
like this
really
guy.
paying
He's
attention.
crazy.
And then he wanted to fight. Puppy
Yeah,
took out
yeah,
his Sneasel
definitely
and
battle.
I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but also punch himself in the face.
Ooh, oh, are you
No.
survived though? Are you okay? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, moment of truth, people. Poison. Poison shouldn't do that too much. You should be. Wow, you
can't-
lived on
You can't be
3.
doing this.
Kronk came out and
I
killed
need
the
this
Golbat
luck.
because Milk
I
was
need this
being
luck. I just
difficult,
need this
but
luck.
I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's your Dusty Charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we
I wonder
marched
if that
into
works.
Byron's
Just
gym
getting a
and
magnet
demolished
and
his
just doing
team with
that.
Swoop and Turd. Then Team
That's a
Galactic
very,
sets off
very
another bomb,
scary
this time at Lake
looking
Valor.
duo.
So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm
The
scrolling
cast
past
went
all
on
the
a
flopping
Torterra.
Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with.
Oh,
After
she has a
that, we
Caesar
headed
now.
over to
Oh,
Lake
that's dope.
Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turt got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god.
Of course,
But we're
of course.
fine, he's
Living
fine.
on
Finally,
red.
we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after
Okay.
trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to
There's
find
so
Barry
much
at
snow.
the top of a
There's
cliff,
so much
like,
snow in that
"Ha
place."
ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them. But Candace uses ice types, which, like, half my team is
Ooh.
weak against.
Yeah.
Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and a Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow
For the
to heighten its
evasion.
evasiveness with
Ooh.
Snowcloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took
Oh,
a
no.
deep breath, which didn't make me feel
What are you
better
gonna
at all,
do?
and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel, and Scoop took out her Piloswine, almost
Okay.
dying in the process. And then she finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow.
Here he comes.
Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could. Anyway,
He
I
can
wasn't
learn
sure it
Fire
could
Blast?
one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
It didn't miss.
One shot. This has to be a quad week.
Please kill it. Please. It's quad.
You have
It's
to.
quad. What?
Eventually, Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I
Wow.
wanted to have Scoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Scoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that
Yeah, that's
wasn't
not
gonna
okay.
work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry, little guy.
Oh, no.
Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Scoop, Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and
I'm
surrendering.
so
its
sad.
life.
I'm
Scoop came out,
seriously
got
so
off the ring
sad.
dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight.
He just
Gone.
keeps calling her failure as well.
Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Acuity,
Oh.
and when we got up there, Barry's got snot dripping down his
Wait,
face,
wait.
crying.
We actually do need a moment of silence because that was so sad. The poor little kitty just wanted to help, and then it was shaking. Okay, we're good. I just needed that. Thank you.
In the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ."
Oh, why is he crying?
I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base trying to find Cyrus, but when
Mhm.
fighting this scientist,
Psychic.
That shouldn't do too much. Yeah, she's
Porygon
like on par with these levels though.
Yeah, it is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too
Yeah, nah, it's a fat mon.
weird.
It's 100%. She's
I
gonna
do
get a
like
crit.
Porygon too,
Crit
but
psychic. Swoops is dead right here. I'm calling it.
Porygon
I'm
too.
calling it. This has been happening to her all game.
What? What?
Yup.
What?
Yup. The amount of crits. That's crazy. I feel terrible because you can't predict that. Like, that's just not even fair.
We lost Scoop.
That's just not
I
even
wasn't
fair.
okay. Kurt
That's
came
not
out
even
and
fair.
curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it lightly, I wasn't taking that too well.
No, who could? Who could?
My heart is breaking. I'm like actually sad.
But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Lol the Quagsire to the team. With an
Lol.
intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room.
Bullet punch.
Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I
Oh, that's
snatched
pretty
his
nice.
Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive.
Mm-hmm.
Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and
Fight!
destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the
Yeah, that's
Snow Pillar.
Caesar, though.
Before
I
we
hope
can
there's
run
no
up and
fire
attack
types
him,
for her to
Mars
go
and
against.
Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here. And it's like, I'll help. Lol takes out both their Bronzars, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right?
Okay, now what you gotta
Well,
Wow, Barry.
do? No way. No
You're
way.
doing a lot for the team, aren't ya? Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain?
Oh, you're dead. Oh, that's death.
Oh
Yeah.
No. Oh,
That's
no,
quad
no.
effective.
It was
Oh,
a
I
Not
crit.
only did I not know their Golbat had Giga Drain for some reason, but it
Wow.
also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad, but then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion world and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us
Oof.
into the Distortion world without us being able to get a new member,
That could be
we're
a
in
sweeps.
massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect.
That does
blah,
actually
blah,
take a
blah,
long
everything
time.
must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina. A hole opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion world. And I'm kind of just standing off to the side, twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent.
Cynthia, can I go? I have something to do.
This
Or
scared me
what
the
are you
first time
doing?
too, because I'm like,
Are
I
you
need
ready?
healing items when this
No,
happened to me.
I'm not. Let me go.
Yes.
I'm free.
Awesome. Yeah, that
Holy
made my day
crap.
as well.
Get me out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But
Life
luckily,
comes at you
remember when I
fast.
accidentally caught that whooper while trying to get a Yanma? It's time, Oops. You were no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to
The
victory.
drool!
Oops leveled up, came back to the spear pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting
The
for
drool.
us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake
So,
Guardians
going
are
through
telling
this
me to
was a
push boulders
struggle.
into holes.
Oh
And
my
suddenly
gosh,
I'm on a
so
floating crest of
confused.
land with Cynthia,
So
who's
confused.
basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops took
Nope.
out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here,
Oh, that's
he
death?
dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But
Did it land?
it hit.
Nice.
Milk lives another day. He also took out
Praying for
Cyrus's Crobat
Arceus.
and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his Weavile.
I peeked that
Cyrus
in the
steps
corner.
aside, and suddenly, it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself.
Okay, big boy time. Oh, wow. That cry is crazy. What was that? Oh, you want to talk about getting tripped up? Could you imagine seeing yourself die?
I threw the Master Ball.
Yeah, of course.
Like that, it was over.
Yeah, you throw that.
Now to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at Sunny Shore City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th gym leader and he's supposed to
Why?
be tough, and apparently he's depressed because everyone who
Oh,
challenges him
why
isn't
did she
good
just
enough
like
and he's
change
bored.
the
But I
mood
wasn't
like that?
concerned. We have Oops, and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops, it's just Earthquake and everything, and at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Okay, don't crit. If you crit
Ooh, Giga Impact, it looks like
would
that
be
hurt.
really Holy.
But
That
it's
wasn't
all
even a
good. We're all
crit?
good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we
That's
cut
tough.
ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case
Little
something
Star
goes
Raptor.
horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Brave Bird.
Like,
Yo, when she shows this,
yeah,
I get so scared of the health.
Amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
Yo, how many crit
You're
deaths
kidding.
is she gonna get? And Puppy was putting in that work.
And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build.
What does she
the Elite
have?
Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly just hoping for the
Oh,
best.
yeah, that's
After
Cynthia in the
literally
back.
a
That's
few
kinda
hours
scary.
of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy,
Squat.
and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought
Oh, no.
the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I had from the eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact they were such huge assets
Such
to
huge
the team,
parts.
and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of
Oh.
no return, and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight.
Of course he did.
Anyway,
Of course he did. Why did that happen again?
welcome. This is the Elite Four.
Wait.
The battle starts and C takes out Aaron's Air
Wait.
Mega Investment Quinn.
What
Oops
did
takes
happen
out his
again?
Rapion, and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Birthday.
Oh, nice. Wow. Yo, this is like giving me this
Bertha
like
loves
us
grown types,
vibes.
But Turt and Oops had a smooth
But
time
that was
smashing
crazy.
through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint.
Oh, nice. The surf, pretty good. Another one. Yo. Yeah, I would cry too. What is going
Flint has a pretty
on?
scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to
Yeah,
the
she's
last
actually kinda
member,
crushing this.
Lucian. Now,
She's
she
actually really
hasn't had
crushing
much
this.
time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of
Nice.
Lucian. And suddenly,
Nice.
I'm at the entrance to the champion.
Yo,
The
this
trainer
animation
has
is
been
so
known
amazing.
to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this
Yep.
day. I took a deep breath.
This Garchomp
Things
goes
are going
ham.
surprisingly well, and I don't know how to feel about it. But I looked up.
You still see her
There she
glitching.
was.
What's
At this
going on?
moment, I have only one last objective: defeat Cynthia. She leads
Oh,
with
this is
Spiritomb,
intense.
which has
Yep.
no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known
There
to
it
be
is.
one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise.
The whole- like,
And
whole
rightfully
universe.
So. That thing was
Whole
made
universe.
by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created.
Does he
I
not have an
immediately
ice move?
switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn and then Ice Beam it until it died.
There you go.
That was our only
There you
hope.
go. That's exactly what
But
you need to do.
then Oops was crit. And that was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster. And even if they could, they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there in disbelief, knowing there wasn't anything
Is she about to
I
get
could have
wiped
done,
here?
and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get
Okay.
in a little bit
Nothing.
of damage, but
Nothing. He got it!
she was killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was
Oh
great
my
one shot.
gosh!
At this point,
Yo, this
I
Garchomp is
accepted
scary.
only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds,
He did it.
Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it.
Wow.
I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there was a chance. We could win this after all. Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts.
Of course.
Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look,
Yup.
Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, the last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and
That's it.
the battle was over.
That's it.
We won. As
Cheers.
Cynthia's congratulating me.
She killed it.
A sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body, so intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the Distortion world when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world?
Oh,
that
no.
was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there
So
some
this
things
was-
you can't escape, even when you try everything you
Oh,
can
this
to
got so
alter it?
deep.
I don't know the answer.
Oh,
I
this
may
got
be
so
able
deep.
to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices. we made.
Failure.
But I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't think I ever will.
My God. Oh no. Oh no. The feels right now. The absolute feels. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Jaiden's I attempted a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. And so, if you enjoyed that roller coaster that we just went through together, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Yo, I knew it was crazy because the flash, I was like, yo, I don't remember seeing these flashes before. And like, the way she just broke it down right there at the end, I'm just like, what? he just still saw the fly, like the evil. Like I said this, bro. Like this was like this is the Us movie. Oh my gosh. Wow. I really just fell in love with her Pokemon and just got really sad there. But you know what? You know what? We all live to fight for another day, and when good things happen, we must accept them for what we are, because we do truly deserve that. I mean, what a message, y'all. What a message. And another one for you is to hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Smash that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit the little notification bell button so that way you do not miss out on anything else. Shout out again to Jaiden for that amazing Nuzlocke run and that amazing storytelling. And so until next time, y'all, peace!